Welcome to the first edition of THW Live Pre-Show with your new host. That's me, MC CALCZ. Now I know what you guys are thinking. She's pretty, and she's a chick, and she's got boobs. What's going on here? Well, to put a long story short, JL Desert Entertainment sold the rights to all the THW pre-shows and post-shows to Lady Calculus Entertainment for $10,000 and a blowjob. So, I am the new host, and, let's get rolling with this thing, because Showcase is epic. Showcase is epic. Everyone who knows anything about this card knows Showcase is epic right now. It's looking amazing. We've only got 4 matches, technically. However, these matches are huge fucking matches. Like, they're giant. I don't even, it shocks me. And I hang around THW all the time. Like, I'm super THW Mark, and, it shocks me how big this card is. So, just jumping right in, we've got the our first match is a double battle royal. Yes. There's going to be 2 rings. We're going to have ring 1, ring 2. All these competitors, double battle royal. At the end of this, the winners of both rings will get a tag team shot at Oblivion against the Brotherhood of the Plague, which is H-Rated and Kevin Bishop. So in ring 1, we've got Wolf Erickson, Sean Craven, Bedlam, Matthew Castle, Matt Flora, Peter Davis, Nightcrow, Takeshi Anjo, and Styles. Who the hell is Styles? Like, really, who is this kid? I don't know. Takeshi Anjo, he's part of the Tamashi Radical. He's great. We haven't seen too much from him, but he's good. Nightcrow, I don't know much about, but I've heard great things. I've heard really great things about Nightcrow. Peter Davis, well, we all know what's going on with Peter Davis, as a lot of people have started calling him Peter Fail. Maybe he can, show up in better form this time. Let's hope, because honestly, I remember Peter Davis back in HCW, and he's doing bad, man. And then there's Matt Flora. Yeah, Matt Flora, that kid. And then there's Matthew Castle, who specifically asked to be called Matthew and not Matt. Whatever. There's Bedlam. This kid, he's formerly known as Jason Daniels. The kid is making splashes. I gotta give him his credit. He upset hell. As everybody knows, he's the last NIWF champion, and outgoing. He still has his championship technically, and he beat him. So Bedlam, he's going places, And then there's Sean Craven, member of the Brotherhood of the Plague, and Wolf Erickson, who's former tag team champion. So if he gets this, if he wins this, he gets to get a shot back, maybe get his titles back. Ring 1 is a great ring. Honestly, in my opinion, it's going to end up becoming down to Bedlam and Wolf Erickson. That's just me. That's my thoughts on that match. That's what I'm thinking here. Then on ring 2, we have Arcade, Hell, Mariah Ortega, Jay Will, Picture Perfect Sam, Jester Jarrett, John Greed, Nicholas Gray, and Kendrick. Who the fuck is Kendrick? I don't know. No one knows who Styles or Kendrick is. It's just like, who the hell are you? Then you've got Nicholas Gray. I have a crush on Nicholas Gray. I will say it right now. I have a crush on Nicholas Gray. So I love him. John Greed, all I know is that he's being taught by Alex Mercer. That's pretty much it. Jester Jarrett, she's making her splashes. She couldn't defeat Hada when she was against her in the 10,000 tax match, but the girl's still making splashes, Then there's Picture Perfect Sam. Her proportions disturb me, but, I'm gonna let that go. Jay Will. Jay Will is epically failing. Like, there's Peter Fail, and then there's Jay Will Fail. It's pretty epic how bad he's failing. Mariah Ortega, why the hell is she in this match? She's not even a wrestler. Maybe Candace Carter or Ryan Dangerous is trying to punish the damn girl. I don't know, but really? Like, really? And then there's Hale, as I said, he's the last NIWF champion, and technically he still has that championship. Technically he is still the world champion there, but, that Fed died. And then there's Arcade, who speaks, God, just reading his, he confuses me. He really confuses me, and I'm not an easily confused person, but he confuses me, man. But he's a part of the Plague, so maybe he's got something going on. I don't know. He disturbs me. In ring 2, I'm just gonna say Nicholas Gray because I absolutely love Nicholas Gray. I do. I have a crush on him. I'll admit it right now. Right here, right now, I say I have a crush on Nicholas Gray. There it is. Boom. Boom. MC CALCZ has a crush on Nicholas Gray. It is out in the universe, just so people know. Anywho, on to our second match of the night. After that first epic one, I mean, do you really need more? But yes, we're gonna give you more. So we've got Sid Black and Christina Joyce. Now, Sid Black, he's debuting. I don't know who the guy is. I have no clue who he is. And then we've got Christina Joyce, who's making her return. Last time we saw her, Hada defeated her for a chance. Well, Hada defeated her, and then Hada got her chance at the No Rules shot, which we all know she got. She won the No Rules Championship, and she's still No Rules Championship. So, Christina Joyce is returning, Sid Black is debuting. It's looking good, you know. Interesting match. I don't know how it's going to turn out, you know. I always love to see a woman kick a guy's ass. I don't know, we'll see. Both are returning, you know. I'm curious to see how Christina's doing, you know, how her form's doing. I'm curious what Sid Black can do, so we'll see. We'll see. Next match, Samantha Love versus Tony Jones. Now, as everyone should know, if you watched Showcase last week, Tony Jones took out Samantha Love before Samantha Love and Jay Swift's match against Tony Jones and Derek Redmond. Well, you know, Ryan Dangerous being the man that he is, it's basically giving Samantha Love a chance at redemption, and also giving her a chance at an international title shot. Now, whoever wins this gets the international title shot at International Incident, which is coming up next month. We've got Oblivion this month. We've got International Incident next month. By the way, I've seen the tour dates. I've seen the schedule, and we're, you know, it's that the entire month of November is going to be absolutely awesome for THW. I'm just going to say that now because I mean, just look where they're going. It's going to be amazing. So you know, Samantha has her chance to get her redemption on Tony Jones, and Tony Jones has a chance to, you know, give himself into strong form. He's got 3 losses and 0 wins. Samantha Love, this is her first match back that she's actually gonna be wrestling in, hopefully. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see the form that Samantha's in. I happened to catch her promo. It's good. Man, I mean, she's changed, but you know, everybody's changing. It's changing times. You know, Samantha Love is different, Miranda Rivers is different, or I'm sorry, she's no longer Miranda Rivers, she's Miranda Alvarez. Miranda Alvarez is awesome, I have to say. I'm absolutely loving the way she's going. It's gonna be good for her. You know, like, honestly, it's gonna be good. Alright, and we've got the last match of the night. I know, I've only said 4, but remember how epic these matches are. So, we've got a Survivor Series-like match going on in our main event. We've got Team Calloway versus Team Harris. Now, as everyone should know, Calloway is the THW Honor Champion. Lance Harris is going to face him at Oblivion for his title. So, on Team Calloway, we've got Chris Calloway, Derek Redmond, Jay Swift, H8, and Kevin Bishop. Now, this is a star-studded cast, man. You've got Chris Calloway, who's a champion. You've got H8 and Kevin Bishop, they're champions. You got Jay Swift, he's Jay Swift, man. And you've got Derek Redmond, who, and then we've got Team Harris, with Lance Harris, who's the captain of that team, Anthony Bloodbath, Gemini, Marina Valdivia, and Hada Long Roads. You've got an interesting cast here, because yes, you don't have as many champions. We've only got 1 champion in this bout, but look who you've got. You've got Hada Long Roads, she's a champion. You've got Marina Valdivia. She was the first television champion, intercontinental champion, and then international champion in HCW, first female, and then she was the first HCW champion, and actually was the last because it was vacated at the end. You've got Gemini. This guy is quickly rising in the roster. I mean, he's just been, you know, he beat Lance Harris, he beat Jay Swift. This guy is on a roll, you know. I can't wait to see what this kid's going to do next. And you've got Anthony Bloodbath, a living legend in the wrestling world. Everyone knows Anthony Bloodbath. He truly is a legend. It's like a matter of time before this guy gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then you've got Lance Harris. I mean, this guy, he's coming back up, man. You know, he kind of fell a little bit, and he's on his way back up. It's going to be an epic battle. It's going to be an epic battle of just insanely epic proportions. You've got all these big names in the rings. You've got champions. You've got old feuds, new feuds. You've got all this, you know, old feuds and partners, and you've got craziness going on here. You really have craziness. It's kind of insane, but you know what? That's what's going to make this show be, you know, it's going to be absolutely awesome. You know, we're in Alaska. We're in the U.S. now. You know, we gotta bring it to the U.S. You know, we've been in Canada so long, we gotta bring it to the U.S. Show the U.S. what we're all about, you know? I gotta close this out. So, in all, it's epic. Watch it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. MC CALCZ.